This is one of the hardest episodes I've ever done. Very personal. My brother Jimmy died this past January, and I got to live with something that I can never change. We were not speaking. Jimmy was 5 years older than me, and when we were kids, he was 100% my hero. We grew up with an abusive father who terrified all of us. But my brother stood between us and him. I still remember once, I was maybe 5. My dad was drinking, getting ready to go after my mom. He grabbed a plate, smashed it on the floor, took that attention away from my mom and put it on himself. He took the beating. And that's not the only time. We moved constantly. He was in the Army. Every year we were the new kids in another school. Every new school meant new bullies. And almost every time my brother Jimmy showed up, somebody messed with me, my brother, or my other sister, handled it. He made us safe. Now, he wasn't perfect by any means. He was loud, obnoxious. He was the biggest bullshitter that I ever met. Honestly, most of the things that came out of his mouth were a lie, and everybody knew it, and you still loved him. My favorite memory, I introduced him to my best friend from Danville, Illinois. We were visiting his mechanic's garage in Wilmington, North Carolina years ago. And that night we were all drinking. My brother Jimmy was telling stories about bar fights from the 1980s, including my best friend was at that bar with him, told a story how he and my best friend had cleared out a bar in a bar fight. And then together they'd beat everybody's butt, cleared the dance floor. They had literally just met that day. He told those stories with such confidence and vigor. We just laughed and laughed and laughed. And that's who he was. Larger than life. Looking back now, I understand something that I didn't when I was younger. Underneath all that, all those stories, that tough guy was a scared little boy. A little boy who spent his childhood protecting his brothers, sisters, and his mama from a father that no child should ever have. Maybe those stories, maybe all that bravado was how he survived. And then something happened. We fell out over a woman in 1986 and we stopped talking. 30 years went by. In January, he died and I got to live with that. It's so heavy. Regret. I was right. Maybe he was wrong. The truth is, who gives a damn? I'd give anything to have one more conversation with him. One more laugh, one more hug, one more ridiculous story that's a lie. If you're watching this and there's someone that you love, a brother, a sister, a parent, a child, please make the call, send the text, be the first person to apologize. Even if you know they should be doing it, you need to do it because someday they're not going to be here. Maybe you won't be here. And I can promise you this, loving someone is a whole lot easier than carrying as much regret as I have on my back. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.